I am a retired professor of management studies. My name is Venkatraman. I worked as a vice principal of an engineering college and also professor and head of the management studies division. And it was around early 72s. I had the privilege of getting the acquaintance of Guruji, Yogi Ramsuratkumar. The first time I met him was after going around this hill once, Arunachala hill. I met him on that old house there. He was just sitting there. I prostrated before him. He looked at me. And then, what brought you here? What brought you to this beggar? I told him I heard of the great sages here in Tiruvannamalai. So I have also heard about the greatness of Yogi Ramsuratkumar, alias Visiri Swamigal, they call it here in this area. So I want to have a darshan and get his grace. That was the objective with which I had come and meet you today. Okay, all right, this beggar will always bless you, don't worry. That was the first meeting I had. Then afterwards, once every year on the date of my birth, I used to visit Tiruvannamalai, go around the hill and have a darshan of Swamiji. I made it a point, it's a regular routine for 6 to 7 years after that. And one of these days, when I met him, I brought some flowers and a few coins, offered him at his feet and prostrated before him. He just pat me on my shoulders and then he called me in. I was to sit in front of him. There is a big Ganesh picture pasted on that, painted on the wall. I was asked to sit there. And then he was asking me about my earlier education, etc. Do you know Sanskrit, etc.? I said, I know a little. Then he asked me about that Kumara Sambhavam, that was the poem, the only Sanskrit poem, Kalidasa's, I read it. He asked me to say one or two slokas of that. Whatever I remembered at that time, I told him. Then one of his assistants brought him food for him in a carrier. So I asked, then I thought I should serve him the food. I asked for a bowl in which I can serve it. He brought it in a tiffin carrier. So he asked me to pick up that bowl. I went there, washed it, transferred that food brought to that bowl and offered to him. He took it. Then I washed that and put the vessel back there. And he blessed me so wholeheartedly. I felt very much fulfilled on that day. That was the most deep-rooted divinity I got. After having that, from that day onward, I have surrendered totally to Swamiji.
Do you remember any other bits of conversation?
Other conversation? அவர்கிட்ட வேற பேசினது என்னன்னு கேக்குறேன்.
அவர்கிட்ட பேசினது. I used to ask only about my difficulties about the roaming mind, problems of my roaming mind. So once in that temple premises, he was sitting under the tree, that Konni Maram Allah, he was sitting under the tree. I asked him about it. No, don't worry about it. Go and sit there. He asked me to sit there. He ordered me to sit there. Look at me. Then I looked at him. Don't worry, hereafter there won't be any problem with your mind. Go ahead. That was the rather initiation into the spiritual practice I got from him. So, but always used to laugh at times. Used to laugh at times. And always, don't worry, my beggar will bless you. My beggar. My father will bless you. And this beggar, he addresses himself as a beggar always.
Yes.
Anyhow, I found he has some kind of a potential to lift people spiritually from their state of ignorance, worldly ignorance. He has been a messenger to this world for the entire suffering humanity. Yeah, suffering from the tyranny of the human mind, tyranny of the ego. If you want to get out of this, I think he was the only one who was able to guide those millions of people who came to him for get out of this kind of a tyranny of the worldly existence caused by the ego. This is all I could say about it.
Thank you, uncle.